Hello. Hey, what's up, Tess? Caught a few of your fights earlier. I learned. I see you have seen the light on the value of damage Asajj, or like how she can bail you out sometimes when tenacity fails you, or well, potency fails you. Tenacity beats you. I have no intent to invest any more in that counter. I feel like modding and crons should be able to do all the diligence as long as I'm not being lazy. But if I ever was being lazy, R9 Asajj is like within range, I guess. Literally just for the extra offense. Alright. Hello. We have a decently performing board. This is about like the hope for this season I have. Like, topic clears is fun, but you expect opponents to make progress. You know what Mize posted earlier? That was today's haul. So honestly, remind me and I'll talk about it more after the run. We got an hour, so we should make steps forward first, but I don't feel like those mods are actually all that crazy. But I think that's mostly because as I now have them, I think the majority of those mods, I actually just want to see two stats with 5 rolls. I think I want to see like all percent health, all percent defense, or I want to see 5 speed hits with percent defense, or 5 speed hits with percent health. It's interesting. It's like for having those mods on paper, they're like everything that I'm looking for. But if I'm looking for like a mod's identity, having the double 5 pair, it definitely like shines out more, I would say. Also, the thing is, well, the thing I'll cage is by saying that if we ever get a 7-dot mod system, then it won't matter how those mods rolled right now, because they'll just scale insanely fucking well. And that's the hope, that's the dream. That is a future investment right there. Not suggesting anyone else do it, but that is my current breed of insanity. Okay. The camera just disappeared. I have no idea why shit's breaking so badly this week, man. I'm gonna be honest, if I can't fix it in the next like 60 seconds, we might just go. But, okay. Fuck. Fuck technical difficulties. Okay. How do I want to tackle this? We've got 5, like, pretty respectable teams bottom front. And they all kind of interweave off of each other for my offense plan. I think we do Starkiller just to make sure that that's... hasn't failed yet, but I would like to make sure it's not going to. Starkiller Kron is what we're looking for. Grab the bonus turn. Because why not, I guess. There's a world where the damage immunity actually might be better. The argument for the damage immunity, I guess, would be... yeah, but we don't have a Starkiller 9 with it. Never mind, fuck that. Easiest choice of my life. The argument would be you could, like, stop offense down from Ezra not being able to hit Starkiller. Value, I guess. You don't really need it, though. And the bonus turn is just fun. It just opens up certain lines that you don't normally have access to. Alright. Not offense up on Starkiller this time. Ain't that a shame. I think I am gonna go fishing for stun. We get it. As usual, I want to work on Ben's lock. But I don't want to squander Ray's upcoming luck either. Or the upcoming chance for her to lose it. Oh, he does not have shock yet. No wonder we lost our train a little bit early. Actually, I don't really mind losing the train early here. What do I want? Fuck. If I grab the lock here, this is value, because we're actually kind of cutting the train a little bit short. I think I'm going to slow roll it this way. Continue to forbid you from playing the video game. Put Ben in timeout. Ben says, fuck you, apparently. Okay, new plan. I'm just killing you. I don't give a fuck. I was trying to be merciful. This is what you wanted, is this not? You specifically asked for this? I was about to concede, letting you go into ult. Could have been everything you wanted, and more. Okay. Raven Ezra down. Hey, what's up, Guilty? Raven Ezra down. I think we do Gungans next. Just to try to make sure that we get through this without issue. Shout out to Tarples for being the slightly higher GP person. Do we give a shit about this? I'm not inclined to think we do. Maybe the crit chance? I don't remember what Tarple's base is. Yeah, I've done the due diligence. And then some. I don't know, I don't have a strong affinity for this Dengar Cron. I've literally never used the fucking thing on Dengar. Probably we spend the extra crit damage just to try and make sure we don't get any funny business closing this thing out. My gut says that we go with the assist call. Enemies without debuffs are staggered for one turn is kinda neat. Killing her is also pretty neat. I'm gonna be honest. I went with my gut. Deathmark not obtained. Farewell. So I didn't kill Hondo. I killed Hondo second last time instead of last, so is the meme that, like, because I left him till last, it possibly times out Gungans down? Is that what's happening here? This man is blowing a kiss to a generator. Okay, so just set up a boss that's without foresight. Seems to be fine. So for everything to plan, I guess we see how this goes. It was pretty cozy last time. So surely that means can't complain. Often shredding her doesn't really do anything for us, does it? DI first, maybe? Just kite and wait for big buttons again? We have the big button? Okay. I guess because that actually works, trying to shred her offense. Like, yeah, just doesn't really matter here. The crowd that we use matters a lot less suddenly, just because there's no Ezra. This is kind of just show up, whatever. Problem is, I don't have that much dark side bulk depth. Gotta bait out what Bane button first. Yeah, but because I'm independent of Bane here, like I'm not gonna default to Amidala in this case probably, because JML is a worse safer back than Bane is, and Leia is a decently frequency. Scrat is overkill, but whatever, I guess. Honestly, this tank line is almost overkill. Also, I need to remember that Exile is temporary here. Also, I need to remember that the true damage for lock debuff game means that we shouldn't really wait for mastering. I think there's less because of Ezra, or is Force Connection giving us more? I wonder. Well, I regret moving lock. Or not lock, moving link. The answer might be yes. But what cleans up a solo Ahsoka? BKM, but I'd rather not. Yeah, Gar ASC, maybe? Where's my Sortie wood? Yeah, but I haven't even bothered to farm it. Alright, so duly noted. Like, the way the fight played last match, it was literally like she was at 20% protection left at this point, so I didn't think it would actually make that big of a difference for being a bit impatient. Why is this fight a timeout worse ever before, as far as I remember? And I changed Link before she lost her protection. Last match, when I chose to save Link, it was literally like her next two actions. She had 0, so I didn't think it would actually be that big of a protection bar yet. The only reason why I feel pressured is because of the amount of true damage that C is taking. I don't know if that could actually possibly lead to him, like, getting killed. Because if it turns out the true damage isn't actually a lethal threat to him, then kind of who gives a shit? Like, it literally just, like, soaks up mastery. I must prepare for error 36. 32. Whatever the fuck it is. Oh, I beat it. Insane gameplay. Where are your locked buffs coming from? Like everywhere Ahsoka's get. Force connection, Mirai's connection. Ezra shit. Her ult. The better question is, where is it not coming from? Surely this will not have catastrophic consequences. Is this a mistake? What's the exact punishment? Buff dispelled. They gain 10 meter. Oh, I don't know. No, it's a General Syndulla, though. Whatever, Spectre allies about dispelled on them, but that's not really... Could this actually, like, be a big deal? Maybe it's fine. He'll take true damage. It'll still be a better foundation, I guess. Him dying is less than I do. But there's no real way to, like, save him, and I don't think there's a better third for this year's scenario. What's the worst that could happen? Seems good. Just go away. Go away. Fuck off. Cool. We're back business. Bomb defused. Okay, this is actually, like, a little bit worrisome. That's okay. Rise connection only relevant for element is like where the Mars expires and then she reapplies. 100-second special and ult. Brother, go watch the Sucker fight and look how many times it takes true damage. What are you arguing? It just happened. You can go see it. Might as well. Go fuck yourself. Farewell. Okay. A bit of time burnt, but nothing too catastrophic. If it ain't burnt, Perish. Do not stun me again. Like, alright, so it should be about a 3-minute kill. We are improving. The joy of auto. Do you think that CG regrets having to print an anti-Nicer clause on every new team? Literally every. The funny thing is, they also used to have to do that, and then they reached a point where it wasn't necessary, and then they printed Marin, and they're like, oh, fine, we'll do it again. Just. It's like you can count the tree rings in this game based on how many metas or, like, era releases of teams have to have anti-Nicer clauses or not. Yeah, I'm fine with this stat package. Technically a Bo-Katan, so I just do that instead. I didn't realize that I was gonna be... this is gonna be a slightly uncomfortable moment. Oh, we only have 2 debuffs, just kidding. Freest shit I've ever seen. Wait, that's 4 debuffs. Oh! Stop. And then they lived happily thereafter. Something is flowing very differently this time. Is it because I swapped his Finn to try to get that early cleanse the one time? There's no way I'd have that catastrophic of ramifications then. Surely not. We got a Jar Jar kill that one time, so we could try going for him first. I still have my doubts. I still think I might be incorrect. Or perhaps not. We got 30 minutes for a decent chunk of teams. What remains? Some pretty fast fights. Pause for this counter. You remind me later, but also the answer is not going to be what you seek. Almost the entire thing, aside from closing out the fight after the generators, that just comes down to sequencing and cleansing and denying death mark. It is what it is. But there is something to talk about, so you remind me. Targeted wrong. Oh god, it's DI. Good, waste more turns. That's also very beneficial sequencing. Holy shit. How come you also get DI? Jerk. You know I wanted to. Rex killed his man. Yeah, we got some stuff. Wait, is that Han chewing? It is. Weird. I guess we Inquisitorius against Mon Mothma. I guess we Bo-Katan against Malgus semi-overkillishly. This shit never lands. Surely this then. How was he already taking another turn? Then I'll lose. I don't know, man. Does it really matter? It kind of matters, actually. Am I even using DTMG today? Does this shit matter? I don't know. There's 6 teams left. I'm holding Malgus, I'm holding Riva, I'm holding Afra. Does Afra even fight anything here? I don't remember what the math is. Isn't it like a potency? Yeah, 30 on the unique. Surely this is enough. I'm not fucking looking. No item assists? You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Holy fuck. What the f- They're like relic 5 size, right? I guess in all fairness. That item did not last. Speed GAC indeed. Am I using Malgus here? Or DTMG here? Does it even win? Why is it DTMG today, period? Probably not. Okay, just get the fuck in here. Wrong IT. That's supposed to be the Africron. Am I even using Afra today either? You make a great point. What if I just push the other button? What if I didn't do that? Why did he come back? Fucking somehow he returned. Sir, you made a very interesting life choice just now. Who the fuck even uses Honden? Who even remembers that exists? It'll be me. Is this stun? Yes. So Afra's probably poorly advised. How would Omega do against Dengar? Alright, I'll insight Mon Mothma real quick. Yeah, DTMG is shit here. No real TM gain. But yeah, I'm Qui-Gon. What then? Okay, Qui-Gon tier seems poorly advised because of the stun. They do also technically have stun on Mothma though. Just less of it. Let's go gambling. The Qui-Gon Dengar Galaxy of Heroes said it was a high win rate. Well, that can't mean anything bad will ever happen. The team with consistent stun sequencing or stun output could never sequence correctly. What are you gonna do? Stun me? Alright, no questions asked. Yeah, seems legit. I would use JKL here, but I feel like that's gonna take a while. Does this matter? I think it really can't matter. Fuck it. Mercenary Dido. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Technically speaking, proper play might have indicated that I was supposed to, like, mentally time against his nuke and then save DI until the right turn to time against his nuke. But anyway, I'm gonna push this button. I guess pause, possibly offer better banners would be the one consideration. That's true. That's fair. Yeah, it's about what you expect. Step bull. Insert obligatory comment about dogshit Magna Guard here. You chose poorly. Jeech attacks might have applied before burn, so stab might actually have been dead on turn. What was the rest? Okay. We got 15 minutes for 3 fleets and 1 squad. We are pretty comfy. Not gonna. That fucking dodge. I hate you. That dodge just cost me the heal ults, or the heal special. This is like some of the longest I've ever seen punishing one live. God damn. Paper Houndstooth. That was less than ideal. There's no real reason to do this. What if I just did it out of sheer spite? Farewell. Well, that was thoughtful of it. Uh-huh. Between this and the Qui-Gon fight, what the fuck is happening there? Oh, so, okay. I'm glad to know it's at least possible for Falcons to not assist. Wait, I thought there was one more fight. Oh. Good game to Knight of Ren. We'll revive in the next round, we shall see. Okay, yeah. So Sith Eternal made a mistake here. But did I not drop any of the battles? I could have sworn I did. But I fucked around so much. It all worked out. Okay, so literally just a minor amount of patience for Sith Eternal Emperor. Maybe bring some Hellseal in the Necron if you're concerned. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe, like... I don't know, like... The biggest question right now is how long can you just let that fight sit? Because the longer that Sith Eternal waits, the easier the fight would be that you just let your mastery cook and then double it. If the true damage can't kill him, it would be good to know that. Maybe I risk it for the last round. We're 7-1 this season. It should have been 8 now, but yeah. Life. Or W the villain arc will be completed. I wanted season to be 9-0, and it very easily should have been. Datachromless. Like, the funny thing is, the Datachromless defense wasn't actually what caused me to lose the first match. It was just me forgetting about JML Barris against Amidala. That was literally it. I don't know. We're at like 80 something. It's a better rank repair than I bothered to do in a while. But if I like was 60 now, then we could have been like 40s ish, which would have been neat. Are there any bronziums around? How are things looking right now? There's one possibly. I mean, but there's a few visible, but it's not like. I guess what this means is if I were to throw next match doing some science, then I would possibly have 1 or 2 bronziums in my bracket. I was hoping for 1. How did we do? Call got a hold, could be because of the auto cleanse, or it could be because of the high defense. I did shifts. Ray and Ben both do high health and defense this week, just to, I don't know, why not? Screw it. So I think there's a fix for GAC leaderboard. I don't know. I don't really feel that I like have. I don't know how shit at CG is set up that like the answer could easily be no. Malicos holding again. I think it's literally just. This is why I've been posting Mal Malicos for seasons and seasons. It's supposed to be like 50-50ing Bo-Katan Mandalorian. Reset the whole thing. I think, well, a reset would be enjoyable. but I don't know if the issue would be fixed. I've heard some people say that like more bronze team accounts aren't being added or whatever. That like maybe a reset could work. I don't know. I think the biggest issue is that it's such a small issue. Isn't it 33%ing Bo-Katan Mandalorian? I guess. But that was the whole weird dynamic. I have not gone into that shit at all. But there's the whole weird dynamic where if you go for the long text words, you can actually technically shrink their health pool per maul blasts and like try to fuck with damn thresholds that way. And honestly, like, I wouldn't mind having. %50% is basically 50%. Think on behalf of the 2 million GP players. What's the crystal income for what they're getting right now versus what they would be getting at their GP? Is I guess the question. I mean, being in their position isn't fun. So like if I was in their position, I'd probably be unhappy. Actually, if I was in their position, I might actually be kind of jazzed, but I'm a dumbass, so. Zori versus Gungans mods. Okay. There are a few universal truths. The universal truth number one is that your only real fear is Deathmark. And you can't really do anything about that unless you just want to, like, try to jack tenacity. Like, what's Phalanx's base? It's pretty decent. Charge I'd imagine also gets a fair amount of it boss ass already now. So I don't think the tenacity angle is real unless you just have like really good Kron support. And you know that the enemy team does not. And sure, maybe the angle works. Yeah, so there's a few main axes. Like you probably noticed that I'm trying to bring protection on the crown. The thing you're really up against, I don't know if this is this is not my GAC mods, but I'll just show the base stats anyway. The base stats should highlight it. Yeah. Finn is very, very health oriented. Like even if you want like 4 protection primary, with a protection datacron, that Deathmark is still going to hurt significantly. Does this work versus all 3v3 Gungan lineups? I think I have just like lost a character to Tarpals before. But you can offset that just by like building to be tanky. Yeah, it's mostly just like Deathmark risk. And a defense, yeah. The thing is, I haven't really specialized for this fight that much, I don't think. Yeah, he's on like fucking triple health apparently. I think I did that because I literally just had extra health I was lying around and I was cutting his budget down. If you're specifically interested in this fight and you want to build for it, what I would do, you need damage to close out, so you can't neglect damage. You need, or at least you want, protection theoretically to be able to survive Deathmark encounters. So like Zori, she should be off of health set. She should be on defense set. But yeah, Zori, protection tilted. Literally the farthest character possible. Then you saw it today. He got a Deathmark. The protection modding literally saved his life. Finn could possibly end up going tenacity if you really wanted. Like, I don't know if Finn's speed set matters too much here. It was mostly just, the thinking was to let him use hold the line more often. And that's probably not incorrect. So yeah, whether it's from mods or from Datacron stats as well, yeah, like crit damage and crit chance, we're in those types of sets anyway. Stuff that just helps you close the fight out once the generator is down. You do need to kill them. It's not just a free fight, and it's a volume of fight type counter where you need to take, 60, 80 turns to actually like start whittling characters out. When I was doing Bo-Katan against Gungan and that was like a spicier match, I was running pause on Tenacity just to try to stop him from getting 2 frustration stacks just so that he wasn't getting exposed bombs. I have seen exposed bombs get created on Finn that, like, I guess theoretically, trying to contest Tenacity could be productive for him. Is there a crown level 3 to take? I'm sure that there are some that are nice, I just don't really sweat it because I don't have that many good crowns to go around at the moment. Yeah, like, so far I'm pretty sure I've just been using, this one. Crit damage, protection, crit chance, potency. Actually, no, the one I was using was Dark Side. I think I'm literally using this one. You default to 15-15. If there's like light side TM or something like that. And bag doesn't matter because we don't have Rose. Or is it only Dark Side? Wasn't there one, or is that on the level 6s? There was one that was like gain tenacity if you have 3 dispellable devos. I was gonna say that's technically value. I think that's a faction 6. I think it's in. I think it's just on. Oh, fucking Bailing Crone. Perhaps I'm crazy. Unfortunately, to find out. Oh well. Anyway. Ampeg, I really doubt matters. No, it's literally right fucking here. Yeah. Like, this is maybe decent value. Or wait, by Ilza, did you just mean 18? Then yes. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this would be okay. Just a mild chance to stop, like, phalanx or something, I guess. It might backfire, though. It might actually give Tarpals extra damage on you. I don't know. Gate buff, mild healing wouldn't really hurt either. I don't know. Bulk is, like, generically okay, but yeah, it's not really gonna solve the Death Arc problem or really interact with it at all. Mhm. Anyway, did it look at defense performance? Oh yeah, I did. No, it's so good for round 3. I see. Want to talk about the Mauser size? Oh yeah, okay. I kind of snuck in most of what I wanted to say at that moment, but yeah, so like, if I pull up mods of this type, like I sliced 4 of them today. This is like the worst example because it's closest to what I'm looking for. I don't remember which are where. I think some of them are these. This is also decently close. Yeah, like this guy. It feels a bit weird to look at the moment because it's like, okay, the defense is solid. I'm happy with it. But it's like, am I rooting for this to be speed or protection? Obviously, I'm gonna like try to get tenacity off eventually. But that's kind of the weird realization that I've had as a workout on these mods is like, I think the more neutral middle of the road the mod is, like, what was the 4th one? It was a square. Like, the more middle of the road the mod is, the less inspiring it is. And this is kind of an example, but it just rolled poorly. For whatever reason, a lot of mods in this category roll poorly. But yeah, it really feels like the ideal mod in this category. And like, this is maybe okay. It's low values, but it's at least like, yeah, the closer you are to 2 very focused stats right now, the more like, okay, I know what this mod is. I know what this mod wants to be. I know like where to put it. Where if it's just like 3s across the board, it's like, it's not bad, right? It's all universally working towards the same goal, but it's less easy to think of an immediate home for it. It's more so just like useful generic fill as like a Basilisk on Fallen type mod or something. And also, yeah, of course, if we ever get like the 7 mod system, which again, when I talk about this, don't assume that it's like it's not a fucking leak or anything. I don't know anything. It's just me thinking ahead slightly, future proofing slightly. Like if a mod like this ever gets 7 slicing, or even like this, right? Because it's got even another percent stat to grow into, high speed base to grow into. Mods like this are just gonna like, yeah. But that's the weird state that I think I'm kind of in right now, is there are mods for which it's like, I could try to slice this towards what I'm looking toward of like, you know, okay, this is 3s across the board. Maybe I try to look for like a 4 or a 5 in 1 or 2 of the stats. Or is it just like, just let it be for now, save the recalibrations in case we ever get a new mod system, and then see how the recalibrations can interact. Like, I've got this, it's down to the 150th. The defense slices are quite good. Some of the health slices are quite bad. Like, do we care about the defense moving to the speed? Or are we just happy that this has excellent defense as a defense set? And then we pray that 7 mods come someday. Like, that's what makes 7 mods so weird to think about, that it's been very fun for me the last month, is like, seriously, the moment that 7 mods come, all that matters is going to be the combination that you choose to keep. And ideally, you want as many good combinations as possible. And then the second thing that's going to matter is purely just roll quality. The first priority has to be combinations because, right, like, again, if we're talking, like, I don't know, I'm sure I have, like, one that's like this. Yeah, like this fucking guy, right? Right now, I'm a pretty big fan of this mod. This mod's pretty cool. The moment that 7.mods comes out, this mod will begin to fall off. Because it has nowhere to go from here. It has reached the end of its potential. Maybe you could try to moonlight as like, yeah, we grab a bunch of tenacity. Blah, blah, blah. You get a speed, protection, defense, tenacity. I've always liked that stat pairing. Sure. Compare that to like I always tend to prioritize mods that specialize, so I don't have too many easy ones at a grasp at glance, or at a glance to grasp. I should remember there are ways to sort by roll quality. But can I just like multi-filter roll quality? Can I just be like bop bop? Only one bot appears. Alright, this is apparently the mod. Alright, so it spent 2 recalibrations. Leave it the fuck alone for now instead of trying to pop like defense over to speed or something. Just let this shit grow. Or it'll sit here and always look like this and we'll never get 7.mods. Who the fuck knows? But goddamn, if we ever got 7D through A, how good this is gonna feel. How good this is gonna feel, but again, the longer that the 7.mod system exists, these notches, this notch, and this notch would eventually start to matter. Assuming that we get 7.mods at like an even decent pace. I don't know. It's all theoretical rabbit hole bullshit, but it's fun to think about. I've already had to go through like multiple waves of like becoming more and more picky with the defense sets that I keep. Like even this might be a sell now. My era situation is not great. This whole right side in general. Like, look at this shit. This is like, well, okay, so it's apparently 1, 2, 1, but I think it's a bit of a low roll. Yeah, like low, low. I think a lot of these are just low. Yep, low, 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 low. It's literally a 2 speed hit 6. Great. Like, it's gonna take so much time. It's gonna take, like, a year minimum and possibly more to just, like, tackle this issue. I know there's this. Oh, wait, I have one now? I didn't even... Wait. No, I meant... Yeah. If I sort by this, I literally don't even have any triangles. This, low. These are decent. Circles pop off because you just get so many of them and they can literally only have either health or protection, so you tend to play for keeps more. But then you go in low, 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 half low. Like low, low, low. Huh. I swear to god it feels like these mods have like a rarity modifier where it's so much harder to roll good stats. I know that's not true. But boy, howdy, does it feel like it sometimes. Oops, all low. This one's more decent. You know, we'll see. Alright. Rivals time? Yeah, no, I don't know what the future holds with defense. A lot of it really just depends on where CG's kit direction design goes. With stuff like the new Bad Batch coming, it feels like defense set is positioned quite well to matter. But who knows? So is this timer the timer for the next set of heroes? I thought it was 6 weeks. Also, I discovered a few new things for Window. It's gonna take a while to remember to like integrate it into muscle memory, but so you know the thing that usually happens where like I'll grab someone, but my shot just won't be available. So it just ends up being a total waste. Like by the time that I'm actually able to shoot, they've already been unstunned, and the fight just resumes or they get healed or self-heal or whatever. I discovered this. Well, I missed. But the whole idea is I can reload during the kick animation. It doesn't stop it. Okay, for whatever reason, when I was practicing this yesterday, they weren't getting fucking punted into the air. I'm aiming in the wrong place, but the whole point is are the physics just different on the training bots? Because that would be a huge deal. Okay, the bots literally just fly lower, I guess. That's not useful training. Problem is, I need to practice the timing of it as well. And I also just need to get the habit of, like, immediately slamming that shit. I think it is possible to do it too early. That's more universal, but I also did find out stuff like this. If I line of sight myself to the hook target, I stop myself from kicking. And then lets the bolt cock happen. Technically, it also lets you side strafe. Okay, Luna is apparently just a very annoying character to aim at. But yeah, like, if you have any wall or any corner or anything, it's a bit finicky with the detection. But yeah, so like even if I do something like this, you see how me bumping into this stopped my character early, didn't put me into the kick animation, so I got to bulk cock while they were stunned instead of like after. Pretty cool. It also technically has more purposes as well, but not gonna worry about it too much right now. Also, I don't know if I'm crazy, but it feels like the timing on the ult has suddenly gotten delayed. I used to be able to like kill confirm with the ult extremely fast. Weirdly enough, I can do it again today now. Okay, here. I'm holding left click. Like I went Q left click, and nothing ever happened. It didn't come out. So it's possible to try to cast it too fast, I guess. That's how it works. That was extremely dope. Does being scoped have anything to do with it? Why is my muscle already blinking? What do I have to do? Okay, scope shot. See, there it failed. 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 So is being scoped just like fucking up the old cast? Like I'm just on the ground. I could just. I think it would just like. It's like a 10 frame window. It feels like. Anyways, but a huge fucking issue for me in matches lately. It would be good if I stopped doing that. Why? See, so if I do it that fast, I don't actually get the shot confirmed still. I need to hook like a slight second later, which could actually impact. Okay, apparently if you do it fast enough, it just does fucking nothing. Yeah, that blocked my shot. Yep. Also, what about melee cancels? Okay, you can't reload out of melee. Does she have a reload cancel? See, the problem is I don't know if that's faster. Versus what? If there's a way to cancel out of the reload, then sure. Or out of the melee. It literally locks me out of my move. This is getting untenable. Okay. Get like a fucking triple cancel? That's not cancel. I don't fucking have it. Okay. So you reload cancel about halfway. What's the last half of the action that I need to do? Melee, ult, right click, right click. Okay, I did left click. Do any other actions cancel the reload? The problem is you can't use like kick does it, but you can't rely on it because it puts you back into the whole problematic flow, and the only way out of that is to fucking reload. So you cancel a reload into a reload. I think this might be the only way. This might be what's happening with my issues with casting it too. I can't like reliably get in and out. Also, you can only do this when you have ults. It's probably better just to like spend that shit than like every time you reload you save 70 or 25% of the time. It's cool that I found it. It doesn't really justify itself though. Are there any other actions we could do? Weapon switch? But it forces you to do the whole animation. You can't just like flick back and forth. I don't think that would be practical. plays all anymore. People are babies when it comes to the characters getting nerfed. Something gets nerfed and they're just like a child with a toy. Like, I don't want to play with you. The reload thing would still be useful. Hey, Lithison, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Right, like that could fucking heist somebody if I'm in the right pinch, in the right spot. Like, okay, let's say I'm out of ammo. And if I really needed to... Okay, I'm not a fucking fighting game player, man. Holy fuck, this is gonna get to, like... Okay. Reload. Theoretically, it works. But fuck me, is it hard? That's actually not too bad to do, to be honest. Actually, wait, do I only need to right click once? I do. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I kind of played it down at first, but actually it might be decent. Because you're not always in a spot where you just spend your ult on site. That time I did it too early, though. The moment that I ever do it was like too early and just don't get the reload off is like, That or that. Weird. All of a sudden it's just not coming out. At the very least, it feels cool. It feels like I'm having to like put my fucking gun together for a fast shot. Like, if I'm in a situation where I'm actually at, like, 0 mag and have to pull that shit out to, like, save myself. Wait, does it not actually work at 0 mag? Holy fuck. It doesn't work at 0 mag. What the fuck? It's because it automatically throws you back into a new reload, I guess. Or am I doing it too early? Can you not animation cancel a 0 out of 8? It seems like it does, but maybe later. Not what it's supposed to be. Oh, I don't have a... I reloaded successfully, but it needed a bolt cock still? Weird. The other problem is, like, if I whip a shot off too fast off the cancel, it's just gonna count as a hipfire shot still anyway. I don't know. It is real. The problem is going to be remembering to actually use it in a real fight. That I cannot promise. Tell me like once a day, but not fair. Fucking Lord profile picture politics. Does him blocking my kick deny me from getting the grapple, I guess? Why do I only have one person on point? People see me run ahead and they think that they need to like back me up, but I'm just trying to make space for them to get the thing forward. Fuck me. I don't know why, but half the time that I do decently on Widow, people just switch to Scarlet Witch. Ooh. Well, that sucks. Am I the only one looking with my special eyes? I was debatably not on that. If they're doing like capsule hitboxes, then yeah, I can see how I was touching it. Jesus, he actually ate that mid air to save the supports. Did my sweeping high kick just like go over because of the ramp? Invisible one? Hello? What? Jesus, fuck. That was supposed to be a fucking super jump. I'm trying to just fucking ping him. Why is it? Is there a way to set a hotkey for just like ping without the contextual menu? I got the slow off at least. Solid headshot. I need to hit that shot. If I'm ace over the Neymar, I assume it's for damage output. That'd maybe final hits. I assume Namor is a character that prints a lot of assists. Can they see through this door? Probably us. Why is it so hard to shoot stationary characters? See, if I did the reload trick there, that was a guaranteed kill. I no longer wish to be here. I don't know what to do the other half of my health. It was greedy to go for a kick there anyway. I should have just taken free pot shots. Why did he join us, sir? Don't mind if I do. I remember it exists. And then almost died anyway. I lost ace from Thor because I went the fucking objective instead of playing deathmatch. Hey. Black and white moment. I feel like I had arguments for ace, but what are you gonna do? Is he just like Davo for himself on principle? Here. Balance in all things. Is that kill confirmed mode still going on? Like, I would benefit from that, but honestly, like, those long pots, it's so fucking hard to long range snipe. Like, I almost might drop my sensitivity more. That feels crazy to say because I think my sensitivity is already decently low as is. Like, my hipfire sensitivity is high, but the scope is like, I can't even do a 360 at the moment. But I almost might make it even lower. Maybe just like high hipfire, low scope. Oh, I fucked about every rolls is. I need to be winning those. That's kind of what I play the kill confirm mode today. I just need more close range practice too. So I can practice to do shit. Did he miss his jump? Wait, I could have sworn I shot Namor. I hit someone else, I guess. My long range sniping is suffering today. I say it's suffering, but it's never really been that strong of a suit of mine. The amount of grew walls is making it so hard to decide what a good ult is or isn't. Thank God for a dagger that actually is willing to finish off people when I get them low. Okay. I guess it's for me. Problem is I can't super jump without spending it. Which means I actually have to use less. Okay. Like, the moment that I pick the fucking thing up, I can't actually use my ability as much unless I just want to waste it. So I have to just sprint around until someone dies, man. And then I get to use it. Or I'm overthinking. Wait, my accuracy says... My accuracy is, like, roughly on par. My headshot rate is, like, slightly lower. So why does it feel like I'm missing so much today? My kill participation is on the low side, but Star-Lord is basically off in La La Land. We saw him at the very end there when I sprinted past the tanks with Groot. Is this real? No. I'm a backliner. Firewalker rolled. If I hit a headshot, Star-Lord might have been able to kill her before I died. Yeah, he was damaging her. Why does nobody shoot the fucking thing? That was an ally girl. So that grapple stun that I got there, yeah, like that should have been free. I just did not do it. That's the tech. It's just gonna take me some practice. It should have been a free one for me. I fucking should. Oh. This skin does not make sense to me. $70k damage Groot. The hair effects are kind of fun. The base model shit is like literally made of plastic from how gelled it is. Oh, right. I would have in practice. Whatever. What the fuck is happening? I got us a bunch of picks and the tanks are just steamrolling, I guess? That is not a nice spot. That spot is actively counterproductive. Wait, that AoE does damage? I thought it was just, like, giving him more hammer. The more you know. I always wondered why it left an AoE if that's all it did. I'm gonna take pot shots on them if I get access, but basically I guess I just need to kill the supports and then turn on Thorn. Focusing Thor, I assume, is just not gonna work. Imagine if anyone else on the team was hitting Storm during that. So Luna is focusing. Just keep dropping the shield. Why the fuck is... He's not even shooting. I did what I could. Had Storm down to 20% health like 2 or 3 times on that opener. No follow up. Bucky just literally even just like dagger homing 20 damage fuckers would have been good enough. Unfortunate. Um, so does everybody play in the same pool, or is it by rank? I assume it's same pool. Oh, sign up closes in 48 days. Jesus. I'm gonna mess with this. Like, how does this feel? I must have like a bigger mouse pad. God, my tracking is so fucking bad. I've always been a flick aimer. This might be a bit too low. I'm gonna turn jumping off. Jumping makes it too predictable. Oh, they like right into each other. I don't know. Like, this definitely feels better for long range sniping. Like, I need to get to the point where I'm just like hand aiming almost. Not sure what's a thing. Long range definitely feels like my weakness. Estimated time 8 minutes and 51 seconds. What the fuck? 39 minutes. Have people just like what this mode? Seriously? In a game with 400,000, you would think. I don't know if I like those heals practically. I don't like it. Again, like, does him shielding... See, like, if I did the reload trick there, that was a guaranteed kill. Like that. That is it. I don't know, my aim feels very off at a long distance right now. Maybe that's partly why I try to avoid it. I don't understand why her hair is like a grady though. Not a big deal. Do you mind? They did not want to do a baton warrant. You made it personal. The only widow I've seen deny the baton duel. Oh, I don't have the fucking kick. Oh! I don't know what the answer is, because everything feels pretty decent close to mid. I don't want to mess with it too drastically. Maybe just drop it slightly. Alright, the ice is about to slightly enough today, and I might take a break here. Take care of some shit before it refreezes. Oh, we got gold. Progress. It's so fucking weird to me that the store cycled out. Like, if I ever enjoyed Captain America, I would have gotten that Galactic skin, and that's just gone now. So you try looking at heroes, and it's like, oh yeah, this person only has 3 skins. And you're like, no. There was definitely at least one more. It's hard to tell who's actually getting how much. Weird. I have no idea where they're making skins seasonal. I don't know. That might be fun to do anyway. I assume the prize pool does not go that deep that, like, no expectation of getting anything, but poor funsies. Alright. I'm out of here. Might be back later. Peace.